I am not a lesbian.
I know you're attracted to me. And although sexual attraction might complicate things.
Last time you saw Ian and I react to our old acting work. Some of it was awesome, some of it had to do with frogs.
Welcome to my restaurant where you'll eat until you croak.
But this time, we are going to watch Noah and Shayne suffer the same treatment. Noah, I have no idea what his life was like before this. Shayne, he wins awards for his acting. He's a very special boy, So, what do you expect to see?
I don't know. I have a feeling we're not going to see iCarly.
It's a good one. Yeah. Subscribe.
Who are we gonna go with first?
I say probably Noah.
Probably Noah. Noah probably did some dumb shit like something called fart in a jar
or something.
Some
Y'all
like that.
a mess. I don't want to know the titles that are coming. All I know is Ian. Actually, after yours, we're gonna go lower in quality. If you thought Frog was something, I'm sure.
I feel like we're gonna bell curve it. Like mine was low, Ian's is high. Yours might be
Maybe
low.
it's a
Shayne's
horseshoe.
gonna be like, oh wow, I won an award for that too.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy. They gave me another phallus to put on my wall.
Here's another dig.
No, it's just a mold of his.
So this first one is called Disney Game.
Disney game.
Game on.
Okay, this could be any of them.
Game on.
Hey guys, I'm Hallie and this is Game On, your behind the scenes look.
Oh, I think this is when I'm in a crop top leather jacket meant for a 12-year-old girl. I think. Yes, it is.
Penguin.
Club Penguin.
Wow.
Noah and I met up in the game room where we uncovered
Oh no!
Baby boy!
I don't even remember this.
Keep it going.
I don't even remember this.
Yes, and this is Club Penguin's biggest Halloween party.
Noah was 5. Actually, what's funny is Noah's. You were probably what, 14?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Noah, you looked like a baby, because remember we were in improv class together. You looked like a little baby until you suddenly were 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
Dude.
It took until I was 17.
I feel like this could
biding
be.
its time.
Yeah.
This Club Penguin thing could be a meme.
Oh.
Yes,
It
and
probably
this is Club
is.
Penguin's biggest Halloween party yet. There's a bunch of new costumes and a lot more activities. Like my personal favorite, a haunted house scavenger hunt.
You never played it. You never played it, did you?
No, they did. They would bring us in for a paid day of play. Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
You put them on and you find a pathway to a ghost lab. Once you're in there, you can purchase a ghost hunting outfit.
Can any player be a ghost hunter?
All players can ghost hunt. And if you're
Absolutely not. Most kids can't. They're not good enough.
And you can chat with real pedophiles.
Like my best friend Eric. He's coming over later this week.
He says I can pet his dog.
All right, next we got Fart in a Jar.
Oh, God. So wait,
day
just
after in a
some
box?
background. So I left Game On to go to Nick Studio 10, and when I left, the director of Game On told me, hey, just so you know, you're going to a competitor, and that's not a good idea. If you stick with us, man, listen, there might be some more opportunities. They tried to strong-arm me into staying on a third-party, like...
Look, I'm just saying, if you stay here, you might become Wizards of Waverly Place.
Yeah. But this is, you know what it is.
It's a fart in a jar.
Oh, God. I'm only at the beginning, so we don't have to worry.
Girl.
Sitting alone when I thought to myself, why don't I fart in a jar and put it on the shelf?
There's my line.
That's it?
That's it. Because I can't sing, and they're like,
Dude.
listen. And once again, everyone that I worked with on this was so fun. I have
Markiplier's having
lifelong
fun.
That's my friend Troy. Yo, yeah, I had a lot of fun making this, but man, we recorded that essentially into an $8 microphone.
This
Yeah.
was only
not
a week.
even in a closet.
This was a week
Yeah.
later, but Noah grew like 2
Yeah,
feet.
right?
Yeah.
Phones just hurt.
Boys stupid, girls mean.
Shayne, I want you to know I did this as a favor for your manager. I did this as a favor for your manager.
Fault, then.
Yes. And one of our very, very good friends.
And girls are mean.
Oh God, of
Vanessa.
course you did this episode. This episode, when I did this, this was so uncomfortable. I felt like I was shooting porn. I was
does look like
I was
porn.
maybe 14. My dad's in the other room, and I remember thinking to myself, there is nothing more that I want to do than not this.
This
There's
is a
nothing more I
meme.
wanna
This
do than
right
not
here is a meme.
God. Oh my God. Oh, by the way, this is all based off a book, y'all. Based off a book.
And Vice Principal Fredericks. Can I help you?
What is happening here?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
Do you think the script was written well? Do you think I saw it? long before we shot.
It's just so hard.
Do you think she's under 18?
Yeah, no, you look 13, she looks 26.
Next we have Sam and Cat. You were on Sam and Cat?
No, I think this is when Sam and Cat was on Nick Studio 10.
Alright.
Right.
It's about
Oh, yeah.
time to eat our
I was
salmon.
doing put in my mouth back then too.
Now, is this back when she was Ariana Grande?
Oh, yeah.
So this movie has
No, it's still Grande.
watermelon, green olive.
She does not look happy to be there.
She wasn't. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. She was not. She was not. Ariana Grande, as an actor to actor, great. I really enjoyed working with her. She was hilarious. She can sing like literally nobody's business.
I've heard
and
of
she
it.
only sings about in the funniest way. Straight up, she sung the word like 14 times in a row in the greatest harmony you've ever heard. I've never heard someone sound like an angel. That's who it is. But she delayed us like 3.5 hours because she needed her weave redone because they force her to have colored hair. So she doesn't want colored hair in real life, so they have a weave of her colored hair. So it's just like, and also she's like busy doing all her stuff and now she has to come on our show. So I get why she wasn't happy to be there.
That's like when I guest starred on Sam and Cat, and the premise of the episode was she gets stuck in a box, and she's just not there.
Yes.
And I'm like, yeah, they wrote this so she didn't have to be here.
Yeah.
How delicious.
Fantastic.
Let's try it.
I can't do it.
No?
I can't. It smells so
The body language, she's so closed off.
She's like,
Yeah.
no,
No,
I'm
no.
just not gonna do it.
I love you forever.
Alright, guys.
She didn't love him forever. She didn't remember his name an hour later.
She just threw
Like, I
Jeanette
saw
McCurdy under the bus
Oh
on that
yeah.
But
Jeanette's dope
But
too.
Jeanette is
Jeanette's
dope.
very
I've worked
nice.
with Jeanette a few times. She will commit. She is a trooper. She's awesome. And there she goes.
That is so good.
Oh,
She went for it.
this literally is put in my mouth.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Are you okay? It tastes like what you see at like an amusement park on the floor.
Puke? You say puke.
Yeah, cute.
Scrambled egg in there. You got that green olive texture because the pits were still there. So you get a little bit of that.
You've got the put in my mouth thing going.
Yeah. You're a little showman.
Yeah.
You're a little showman. Were you the kind of person that like your parents' friends would say you're such a ham? Like he's just such a ham. He's such a low performer.
I think I
he's a little
tried to
man.
get that attention, and then when it was given to me, I actually would cry and run away.
All right, we got one more.
One more. Trophy wife.
Oh my god,
know
I've
her.
got, I think, one line.
This is when Noah, as a toddler, marries a 40-year-old woman.
I think I've got
And
one
I
line.
had a poem published in my school's literary magazine called Seasons.
I feel like we're supposed to hate her, do we?
I'm Alex, and I was also recently published in the Journal of the American Medical Association.
Oh. Hi, my name's Khadisha. You
that it?
probably already know me.
That's it.
Are you wearing a wig or is that your hair?
No, that's my hair. That's my
Hell
hair.
yeah.
That's awesome. You're just like smart kid.
Yeah.
Smart kid.
Just super
That's it.
smart kid.
That's it.
That's
Love it.
great, man.
Yeah.
So first we have Dear Lemon Lima, which
Is this the
some
award
people
winning?
have referenced. Yes. I actually love this movie. I play an absolute douchebag.
Mm-hmm. It's really, really fun.
Let's see what scene they took.
I got the letter from Nichols.
Did they give you money?
I was not
Well,
What's that voice you're doing?
Can't say my uncle didn't help. Ness, I have to be honest. I didn't come here for chit-chat. I'm ending the relationship. I have a lot of aspirations for this year, and I really can't afford any distractions. My Paris program this summer is going to keep me really busy.
I thought I was going to Paris with you.
Ness, you need to learn the difference between fantasy and reality. Do you have a ticket to Paris? Yeah. I know. This will be hard for you. But I'll still be your friend.
Wow.
Great.
I don't understand.
Yeah, well, it is the root of the problem.
Oh, and she is, I think, my new girlfriend at this point.
See, I just don't think we're intellectually compatible.
And what does that mean?
Megan, I'm in AP English, and you're in the most mentally challenged classes we have at this school.
I am not a lesbian.
I know, I know you're attracted to me. And although sexual attraction might complicate things, our intellectual incompatibility is off the charts.
You do look like Tom Cruise.
I forgot about that line.
movie.
I forgot about that line.
That's
You guys want a watch party? Because I'm super down. Shayne, I see why you want, and I know I've been poking fun at you. You do a great job.
You do a great job.
So when I was in that character,
too.
when I was in that character, my whole mindset was like, I'm genuinely helping people. That's like that's the basis of that character. And it I got into it, and like there was a part because I was up there filming it with my mom. Or not, like my mom was there because I was 16. And there was a part like after a couple weeks of filming, my mom was like, she talked to me at one point, she's like, hey, you've been really like snippy sometimes. Like you've been kind of rude. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting into the character.
I don't know where
which is not a good thing. I forgot about that line. I cannot believe that line is in there.
I had no idea you could act. Sorry.
I mean, let's be clear. It's no Frog Kingdom 2.
That's true.
It is not Frog Kingdom 2.
It's close.
And it's not Fart in a Jar.
One Eye 2.0.
All right, next we have Henry Danger, which Keith and Noah were randomly watching Henry Danger one day together, and they came upon this, and you came in the next day and you guys were like, you were on Henry Danger? And I was like, why were you watching Henry Danger?
Yeah, you never said that to anybody. And you had filmed that. We had been working together for like 3 years. It was like 2 years ago you filmed it.
I forget when I filmed this.
Yeah, I hope this is when you get knocked the
I'm Dennis.
Yeah.
I collect celebrity socks. Where's your guest? I came alone. This sock belonged to Jennifer Lawrence. Wow,
That's
cool.
That's really cool,
not at
man.
all weird. So, where do you guys keep your weapons?
We're gonna show you those later.
Look at the melon on that kid.
Your turn.
Oh, this was fun.
It's the Homer clip.
Thank you. Now that you've all had a chance to break a chair on me, let's go check out
Your
weapons? Yeah, our weapons. Yes! Bad guy over there!
Freeze, sucker!
I remember
did a
the ending.
murder.
I want to see the ending.
Just tell me the fastest way out of here. All right, just step up there, and the tube will come down over you.
And then you just say,
I'm like, I would rank me like right behind Thanos as far as
Yeah.
as far as comic villains go.
Yeah.
up the tube!
Up the tube!
This was admittedly, I will say this exact section was admittedly some of the hardest acting I've had to do. Because this is all they just put this in after, so I'm just there, and they're like, all right, so a tube's coming down around you, and now you react to that.
Oh, up the tube!
Down the tube!
Does that kid talk like that the whole series?
No, just this episode.
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness.
I was like, this is really hard to take in.
This next one is so random.
Oh, it's Harry Potter!
I wonder what they pulled up.
I hope it's Harry Potter with Gollum.
I hope it's
That'd be
SmackDown,
fun.
SmackDown.
It's not. It's Harry Potter.
Okay.
Everybody knows.
Okay.
Harry Potter, boy wizard.
That's just Noah.
That they have run out of
I had so much fun filming this.
faces his biggest challenge, the real.
But you always have fun filming. Like you can tell.
We just did Harry Potter in real life.
Yeah.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
We did first.
Are you? Yeah. Okay.
Name?
Potter. Harry Potter. I'm a wizard, you know.
Are you a wizard in the kitchen? Because we're looking for a fry cook. All right, what do we have here? Your last job was at Hogwarts.
Salmon of Sumter. That was all the producer and the director's names in the background. They're like Seton Sampler or something like that. That's amazing. It was just Charlotte's birthday.
Oh, really?
I should have wished her happy birthday. I didn't. I remembered though.
That's great. Did that require any fry cooking?
Is it anything like conjuring a Patronus?
No, it's more like dropping cold things into hot grease.
Doesn't ring a spell. Doesn't ring a spell, right? A spell is.
There's Allison behind you.
All right, fry cook is out.
You can always tell who's about to have lines.
Can I make what change?
Can you change paper money into jingly money?
Do you mean like turning galleons into doubloons or gashmingles into babblebees?
That
None
line
of the
was
writers
hard.
had ever seen Harry Potter.
No, I mean.
Yeah, before when this sketch was written at the table read, all of the writers on the show admitted that they had never read or seen Harry Potter.
Not only do DVDs exist,
Yes.
but like there was one actively in the theaters at that moment. So it was literally just like, come on.
For me, it was more like
so
Wikipedia
funny.
exists.
You can go
That's
look at it.
so funny.
Good old
my.
Switched
Switched
at
at
Birth.
Birth.
Oh, you were on Switched at Birth?
I got to be on an episode of Switched at Birth. I got to make it onto ABC Family once.
Hell yeah.
Before it was Freeform. That's amazing.
Hey Taylor, this is my friend.
As a
Evan.
douchey director.
It's perfect for the shot.
What about the 24?
That lens is too wide, her face will look all fat and puffy.
I don't care how she looks. Fincher does it all the time. It's about the dominance of the protagonist, not some actor looking good.
Well, still, compositionally.
I'm going with the wide. That is, unless you want to waste more of my time arguing with me.
No, got it. I'll get the 24 on right away.
Huge douchebag. Still doesn't top the line that I said.
Yes. Yes.
He's in school with us, and he's gonna help us out in the grip department.
It's so quiet.
Oh, the show.
Oh, are you gonna be a dick?
The show is about death.
I didn't.
He says thanks for having him.
Oh, yeah.
He's good.
Oh, cool. You know, we're all good with grips, but
Was
I
it
could use some
all
craft
right?
service.
I know, it was just beautiful talk. You haven't said anything for like 18 minutes, and then the first thing you say is like, why isn't the deaf guy?
I do have a scene
No,
later
but
on.
I mean, like, there was no like backing music. It was just like somebody would say something, and it's like silence, silence, silence.
I did have a
and
scene
it was
later
fine.
on in that where I'm like the intolerant director, where he's now working craft services, so he doesn't realize we're filming, and he's like rustling some bags and stuff, and I go off on him.
Oh,
man.
Yeah, I played a lot of douchebags over the years.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Because he's a great actor.
That's right.
All right, so that was part 2 of us watching our old work. You watched some of my old work. You watched some of Shayne's old work. Shayne, you won awards for Dear Love and Lima?
Yeah.
Yes, for the one where I just give that devastating line.
Devastating.
Devastating.
You played a lot of
If you guys haven't seen part 1, it's right there.
Check it out.
Look at that. Part 1 is right there. And if you already watched part 1, you can click right here and you can watch a different video. One that's got a name that I'm not sure what it is.
Also, check out merch at smosh.com/gov.
Smosh, wait, just smosh.gov.
No, smosh.com/gov.
/gov, you're right, you're right,